Hi guys, Waz here again, and another video. These are killer cans Mark II. Mark II being, again, my regular customer in Leeds. We were chatting and he wanted to change something about the previous cans, which I'll talk about in a minute. And also he wanted another free, because he can run them in a group of 6, apparently. I don't know, like you guys should know, and like I keep saying, I don't play the game, so I just follow what he tells me, and this is what I produce. So then, what's different about these ones? Well, I've done loads and loads more detail on them. The second time I come round to making something, they always seem I improve my modelling, if that makes sense. And if you don't believe me, go look at my videos on making the death dread out of the Grey Knight thing. Go look at the very first one I made, and then go look at the last one I made, and you can see my modelling gets better and better. And this, I'm telling you this because it's the same with you guys. The more you model and practice and make things, the better you're just going to become at them. In different techniques, you'll learn to do different things, and like me, you'll stop being lazy and do things properly, and it just makes the models look so much more better. And trust me as well when I say this, and please take this on board, the better the materials you use, the better the model's gonna be. If you go away and start cutting up bits of plastic from signs and stuff and making models, yeah, you'll get a decent enough look, but you aren't going to achieve the greatest of standards, to be honest with you. And I've been around now a while modelling like this, and I've seen some very good models out there, and I've seen some pretty shocking models out there. And the ones really mainly that jump out are the ones that are made from really good quality plastic card tubes and so on and so forth, guys. So it's entirely up to you. I'll never comment on a model I don't like, because one, I can't take people criticising my work when they're not being constructive, and most of the time people don't like to be told, nah, it looks shit mate because you've used that type of plastic card. They really don't like that, so I don't comment on people's models that I don't like. I comment on people's models I do like, because I believe that constructive criticism and encouragement encourages this person to make more models, and if this person is making more models, then he's going to influence me even more. So back onto my models then. I'm going to put loads of photographs up at the end of this video, like I did with the last one, because I wanted to have a good look at the claws. I really have gone to town on these again, so I'm just going to show you this one, and I'm going to try and get in close with it if the video will let me. But again, I've done like little bits here, little brackets that this bit's sat on. I've done little bolts that make it look like it's on a hinge and stuff like that. This little piece of plastic here just makes it look like it's joined rather than just sat there. The whole thing looks like it's going to work. These are the only two in my head of this claw that move. This one's fixed stationary. I've done a little piston here, look, fixed to the body there, fixed to the body there of the arm. Again, hinge work here, hinge work. I've sealed part of that. All it is a tube, bit of thin plastic card over the top of it, trim it up, file it down, make it round so it looks like a solid piece of metal when it's painted up. The little bolt things there I've made. It's like a hexagon rod that I just chop the ends off, stick the bit that I've chopped off, and then get a bit of rod, cut that down like I make my rivets, and then boom, you've got a beautiful looking bolt. The face then, I made like a square bit here, or oblongy bit there, and put a BB cut in half, glued it on, and made like an eye thing at the front. So when I paint this up, sorry guys, when I paint this up, I'll put like a little crosshair on the front of here, so it looks like it's like a sight. I'm not going to talk too much about the Grotzukas, because they're exactly the same as the Grotzukas on the other ones. The difference with these ones is what the main thing he asked for on these were for them to be magnetised on, because he wants to switch the weapons depending on what type of game he's going to play. So, for instance, as from what I'm aware, I'm being told, Grotzukas are for taking out infantry and soft targets like that. Okay, and then these custom mega shooter blaster things, whatever they're called, they're designed for taking out vehicles. Now, for me to make one of these scratch is a bit of a nightmare. I've not done it before, so it would take me a long time to mess around with this Games Workshop weapon. One day I will probably make one of these, but not today. So he can switch these weapons out, and they're all magnetised. And to be honest with you, not too bad looking. But that again, if he's just playing the game, he takes off the Grotzuka and put that on. But actually, to be honest with you, I prefer my own Grotzuka on there, just to give the thing a better look. So, also, I was a bit more technical with the hatch this time. I made it look a lot better. I think you'll agree. So when I come to painting this up, I love painting these in the black and yellow stripes. Like a hazard warning thing. I just think they look great. The feet, they're similar, very similar, but the backs then, okay, the backs are slightly different. I've gone for a different exhaust construction, but I want you to pay attention to this part here as well. I've made like little brackets that make it look like this part of the exhaust is being held on. Little details like that, guys. Again, a little bracket here, making it look like it's being pinned onto the body. The devil is in the detail, guys. It really is. This one here, this is one of my favourite back parts. Again, I've gone to town. These are lollipop sticks that my wife got for making these cakes, these sponge cakes that you do in the oven, and they're so cheap. You can get like 50 of them for about £5, and they're made out of styrene, guys. So they work so well, and as you can see, it's a bit burnt here because what I've done is I heated it up and bent it round, and it doesn't lose its shape as long as you heat it slowly and don't melt it. Again, more brackets. Look, put more brackets on here. Just really have gone to town on making these models, guys. Yeah, and I'll show you quickly the last one. This pose on this one's quite cool. I do like this pose. Yeah. So again, the back part of this is oh no, sorry, this is my favourite one. I love the way this has turned out. I'm going to do this here, what I've done here, on another model somewhere. I'm gonna find an excuse to make this exhaust system because I think it's fantastic. But yeah, this is going to look epic when it's painted up. I made like a little bracket here as well to make it look like it's joined into that part of the exhaust, and another little bracket here, and one of the rivets has come off it. Well, I'll take it off so it don't look rubbish. Yeah, so again, I made a little bracket here. I'll have to stick another rivet on that later before I spray it. But yeah, really well, really turned out well, guys. I mean, I must admit though, I have put twice as much time into these, but it's well worth it. No one else is going to have this type of model on the battlefield, and my mate in Leeds knows that. That's why he pays the price. Before anyone asks, this size model is £35 each. Okay, guys, so I'm not going to mention it again. I don't like mentioning it. I've never really mentioned it before, but I know I'm going to get asked. But this type of commission is 35 quid each. Okay, and that's not including the price of the base either. Alright, guys, they're not cheap, but however, they're on the battlefield. You will own Paul is the only person that will have this model ever, and Games Workshop will allow this model because obviously they allow scratch build models like stuff like this because it's not mass produced. Okay, guys, well, that's the video. I've nothing really much else to say. I thoroughly enjoyed making these models, and you can tell that obviously the second time round of making these models, I took even more time doing them, and end of the day, like I said to you guys, if you use really good quality plasticard, you will produce eventually over time, once you've had lots and lots of practice. Alright, you will start producing decent models, and obviously models, hopefully guys out there that do produce these ace models, I'll get inspiration, I'll get inspired by you guys, and I do get inspired by you guys all the time. Alright, so let's not stop modelling, let's keep at it. Buy some decent modelling stuff and use that. Stop buying this sign crap. Yeah, you can. Some of you can make decent models with it, but not all of you can. And the best thing about plasticard is it comes in all different types of thicknesses. All right, and it's just excellent to work with. It really is good to work with. Anyway, guys, my next model, which is going to be I'm going to make a buggy from a truck model. Seen someone do it. I really liked what they did, so I'm going to give it a go. And like I said, when I really like a model, you can tell when I produce it, because it looks pretty good. So I'll try and give the guy credit. I can't remember the guy's name for the life of me. He's in our Facebook group with the Orks, the Ork Facebook group we're on. But anyway, I'll come to that later. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Okay, I'll speak to you later. Bye.